We're doing some refresher training with Tia. Something you can do when your dog might be struggling with recall is place to place recall. So 2 place beds and you're just saying here, place. So they have a target so they know, like, they can focus on where they want to go. So we're gonna start with that today. She has an e-collar on and a long line. Another thing is when you need to refresh the training, you can always take a step back to NCS, non-compliant stim, which means we're going from correction level back down to just non-compliant stim. Correction level are higher levels and just a quick tap on the e-collar, and NCS is medium-ish levels where you're holding down the e-collar button until they complete the behavior. So for example, if I said Tia here, and she didn't come to me, usually in correction level you'd say no, quick tap, higher level, and then you help them fix it. When you go back down to NCS, you're gonna be like, Tia here, and then if she doesn't come to you, you're gonna just hold down the button, and then if you need to use leash pressure, bring her in. So that helps her know that, like, once she completes the behavior, the stim stops. So it's not just a quick tap, it's like, all right, I'm gonna hold it down until you get to me, and when you're here, good, it's done. All right? Great. I'm just gonna double check what level she's at. So if every time I start a lesson, I usually, unless I know the dog super well, she hasn't been here for a while, so unless I know them super well, I'm always gonna see where are they at today, level-wise. So let me back up a little. See her, so we're at 3. So I think she felt that because when I held it down, she laid down. Sometimes though, be careful because they respond to just the tap, the sound, and they're like, oh, yep, e-collar's coming, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down. Let me try again. Let me get her up. Break. So she couldn't really hear it that time. I put it behind my back and was careful about pressing it. We went up to level 6 and she didn't do anything, so that tells me it's possible she didn't feel that. So we're at 9. Okay, I think she definitely felt that. All right, break. We're gonna start place to place recall. Break. When you start, you don't want to have the beds necessarily too far apart. And also a little pro tip, I like to have them staggered. That way when I walk to the next place bed, like, I don't run into it. I'm kind of like on the side of it every time. Okay, so we'll do place. So I'm giving her a chance. I'm not using stim unless she doesn't comply. And remember, she's also fully trained. She just reverted a little due to, you know, family struggling to maintain the training, and that's okay. That's why they're here for refresher training. But she is fully trained technically. So you're gonna back up, and once you get to the place bed, you're gonna gesture to the place bed that you want them to go to and say place. Place, oh wait, no, sorry. You're gonna recall. That's right. Tia, here, place. Yep, so it's here, and then as they're approaching, you know, when they're just about to get to the place bed, you're gonna go place. So that gives them a target. And if she were to stand up and try to follow me, stim's just gonna go on at that working level 9 right now, and if she starts to ignore 9, we can always go up. But yeah, if she starts to rise and stand up, immediately start stimming and hold it down until they're back into a down. If they get off the place bed and you're holding it down and they keep going, step on the long line, grab the leash, turn stim up a little bit until they turn around and they're committed to coming back. Okay, so I'm gonna walk on this. See how if I'm here and then I go here, I can be on the side without like walking into it. See it here, place. Good, good marks that she did it correctly. So let them know. If you say good and that just gets them too excited, you don't have to say good. It's just a nice marker word for, hey, you did it right. You didn't feel stim, perfect. So again, I'm gonna walk. Eventually I'll switch sides too. You can even you could be way back here. It doesn't really matter where you are exactly, just, you know, change up the position sometimes. Tia, here, place. Good. Notice I didn't gesture that time. You can gesture. I just wanted to see if she's following the word as well as like not just the hand signal. You can stop in the middle and actually send them to place too. So you can be like, Tia, here, place. So they actually have to go past you. That's another thing you can do. You can also call them past the place bed to see if they're really paying attention. Sometimes they'll just stop on place because you've been doing that. Let's see if she'll come past the place bed to come to me. Tia, here. Good. So I was giving her a chance. I was waiting to see, will she lay down and commit to the spot or sit at least? And she did. Because a lot of times dogs will come to you and, oh, nothing's happening, cool. Who's whining? Quiet. She's whining. They'll come to you and they'll be like, oh, you're nothing for me, you're not doing anything, okay, bye. Place. Tia, here, place. Very nice, very nice. I didn't gesture, I'm pretty far away from the place bed. And then as they get more advanced, you can actually spread the place beds further and further apart. They don't have to be staggered. Again, it's just an easy way to maneuver yourself around them. You can try this in the backyard. So a lot of dogs struggle with recall in the backyard because they're used to just going out there, sniffing around, doing whatever. But if you start to add structure in the backyard too, they can struggle. So it's a great way to proof your recall, place, heel. So yeah, you can take this to the backyard, spread them further apart, start close and go further apart. Every new environment, you're gonna go back to making it easier, closer place beds, and then making it harder. So anytime you switch environments, go back to the easy stuff and then increase the difficulty. Okay. Let's see if I recall her here and she stays with me instead of going all the way to place. You can spread them further apart for this one just in case to give them room to stop. Tia, here. So stim is on, Tia, here. Nice. Okay, so stim is on, Tia, here. I'm saying it again to remind her what we're doing. Give her a second to figure it out. Stim is on. Good. So I turned stim on again that last moment because it looked like she was still kind of, wait, should I go somewhere? Should I go to place? So that was an awesome learning experience for her because of course we've been doing place to place. She's gonna go past me sometimes and just anticipate going to place, right? Because I've called her and sent her. Now we're gonna switch it up and be like, no, this time I just called you, I didn't send you, what are you gonna do? So when she went to place, stim goes on. You can repeat the command one time there, so it's like, oh, okay, she's confused, what do I do? All right, here, so I told her here again, and then, she kind of went that way, so stim just goes back on. If she gets to me, it stops. If she leaves me, stim goes on. And then you can, if they're really just like so confused, grab the leash, get lower, use your body, draw them in. You can start helping them with little cues. You don't just need to leave them, hang them out to dry and let them figure it out for like 5 minutes, just after a couple repetitions of your cue and stim, you're gonna start helping them. But keep stim on every time they're not with you. So let's say I grab the leash, I'm not stopping stim, stim is still on. So I'm gonna be like stim on, and don't say stim on, I'm just saying it for your sake, right? But anyways, stim will be on, I'll grab the leash, stim will be on. When she's with me, it'll stop, right? So let's do that again. Tia, place. Good. Tia, here. Nice. Did you see that self-correction? So she was like, maybe place. Oh wait, last time that wasn't what I was supposed to do. So she turned back around. Stim never went on yet. I wanted to give her a second because I could see she was thinking, and she came back on her own. That's an awesome learning opportunity and experience for her. Okay, so I hope this helped you start your place-to-place recall or refreshing your recall. Place.